we are now on the second spot that we will be visiting here in Taal, Batangas. We are here in Galleria Taal. So guys, this is the only vintage camera museum in the Philippines. So this is really amazing. This ancestral house of the Galleria Taal is being managed and owned by Mani Innumerable, the descendants of the Ilagan family. He is the collector of these cameras, and these cameras are all in good condition, so it's working condition. So you will just need to put some film on it and you're ready to go to take some photos. Let's go inside. Tao po! This house has been standing for 162 years. Originally owned by Maria Martinez Ilagan, and then she had a daughter, Candida Ilagan. And Candida Ilagan married attorney Antonio Barrion, and then they had kids. Recently, this is being owned by Mani Innumerable, one of the descendants of the Ilagan. He made this house as a camera museum instead for his collection of cameras being collected from the Philippines and different parts of the world. If you are interested to come here and appreciate about photography, film photography, and appreciate, guys, the evolution of cameras, this is the best place for you to come. This is one of the main highlights here in Taal, Batangas, because of this very unique museum that is worth visiting.
Here in the museum, you can also find photos of the Ilagan ancestors, photos of some of the Philippine heroes, and photos of the events and the places here in Taal long time ago.
In this digital era of our life right now, sometimes we tend to take for granted some of the things, like some of the comfort that we are experiencing right now. I wanted to remind myself, turn back time of how was it the evolution of the camera. Let's take a tour of this beautiful museum.
Let us start with the first indoor camera dated 1860 to 1880. That is called the Galleria type camera from USA. This is the oldest
Collection here. This is called Century Studio camera. This is being used in the studio, and of course, since this is used for portrait picture, this is an indoor camera. This is the film. Oh my God! You will just gonna, insert the film in here, and this is an inverted. This one for zooming in and out. Something unique with this camera because it has this, it's like a compressor that is being used to capture. This camera is being used something like in the cinemas. You will just gonna insert the picture over here onto the screen, and each picture, there is a story on each pictures. These cameras are already outdoor cameras.
This collection here are the pocket camera. You can fold it here to make it smaller, and you can put it in your pocket. This is what we call the ontoscope stereo camera dated 1925, wherein you can put the film in here or the picture and you can view the film as a 3D.
So long time ago, albums is not being used. Instead, if you're going to take a look at the photos, for example, this is a sample of the film, and then you can see the photos by using this one so that you can view the pictures, the photos. You were just gonna insert this one, this film, for example, it's a film of a wedding. You were just gonna put this one and you can take a look at the photos. This is the example of a camera that has a light bulb on it. This bulb is being used to capture a photo, and this bulb will gonna explode up to 3 to 5 times after blinking. So that's why most of the cameramen, photographers has an extra bulb, you know, if they have this kind of cameras, because they have extra bulbs on their other bags.
This is what we call the Rolleiflex camera that has been being used by the journalists. As you can see, the screen on top of the camera so that they can easily capture.
In the 500 peso bill, you can see Ninoy Aquino over there holding a Rolleiflex camera. So, because he was a journalist and he is using one of this kind of camera, Rolleiflex cameras, which has the screen is on top of the cameras. This mini camera over here, the Minolta 16, is one of the example of spy camera being used by James Bond in James Bond movies to spy. And this is the most expensive camera among the collections of Mani Innumerable, because this is the Nikon FA Gold, and it is 24K gold-plated camera. And the body is covered with lizard skin with matching gold-plated lens. OMG, this is beautiful. And this is one of the only 2,000 pieces. And this is also one of the 2,000 pieces that was produced. These cameras here are underwater cameras. It has also like limited depth of the water that you can use these cameras.
Among the collection of Leica, this is the most expensive, the Leica O, dated 1923.
This is the collection of a Japanese brand. It's really amazing here, the floor, the quality of this wood for this house, the original floor of the house. We are learning that the lock of the door of the ancestral homes is like this. So we're just gonna pull this one up and it will be locked. But right now this is quite active. No, not working. No. They actually have a restaurant here, guys, that you can eat Taal's special foods here.